This video, we're going to learn how to add decimals. These are going to be like problems in section 4.3, numbers 1, 3, 7, 9, 17, and 43. We start off with them writing the problems horizontally. I'm going to recommend that we write our problems vertically. We'll come over here and write 1 and 4/10, and I'm going to make sure I line up my decimal points, 4 and 4/10. And then we're going to add place values. Just bring down the decimal point. 4/10 plus 4/10 is 8/10. 1 plus 4 is 5. And we end up with 5 and 8/10. You notice when I'm reading this doesn't sound a whole lot different than when I was adding mixed numbers that had a whole part and a fractional part. It's very much the same thing, only every decimal here terminates, not every fraction terminates. So this is very much like adding mixed numbers together, only they already have a common denominator by us making them go out to the same number of decimal points, which is why I'm lining them up with the decimal point like that. So let me show you that in this next one. 8 and 3/10 plus 1 and 32/100. If you listened carefully, that doesn't sound like they have the same denominator for adding them together. How can I add tenths to hundreds? Well, when I line them up, 8 and 3/10, 1 and 32/100, I can add zeros anywhere where I need an additional place value to the right of the decimal. And I'm going to add 0 plus 2 is 2, 3 plus 3 is 6. Bring down the decimal point, 8 plus 1 is 9. And I get an answer of 9 and 62/100. For my next problem here, we have 136 and 936 thousandths plus 45 and 29 hundredths. So we're going to line those up vertically. Again, remember, line up your decimal points and add zeros as necessary, like we just did there. 6 plus 0 is 6. 3 plus 9 is 12, so we're going to carry. 2 plus 9 is 11, plus 1 is 12. We're going to bring down that decimal point. 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 1 is 12. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8. And we're just going to bring down that 1, and we have 182 and 226 thousandths. Now I'm going to add 490 plus 66 and 39 hundredths. There's an invisible decimal point right there in 490, 66 and 39 hundredths. So I'm going to add zeros to line up the decimal points. 0 plus 9 is 9. 0 plus 3 is 3. Bring down your decimal point. 0 plus 6 is 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. Carry the 1 here. 4 plus 1 is 5. My answer here is 556 and 39 hundredths. Now my instructions changed just slightly in the next problem or two, that they use a word that's equivalent to the addition sign, but they don't give me the addition sign. So they tell me to find the sum, and sum means to add, of 48 and 89 thousandths, 5 and 2 thousandths, and 8 and 801 thousandths. So I'm going to line them up vertically. We're going to add. 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 1 is 12. 0 plus 0 plus 8 plus 1 is 9. 8 plus 0 plus 0 is 8. Bring down the decimal point. 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 8 is 21. 4 plus 2 is 6. I end up with a sum of 61 and 892 thousandths. I have one more problem here for this video, and it tells me to add 170 and 94 and 16 hundredths. So that's equivalent to saying this. But I want to do that vertically. I add these zeros here. 0 plus 6 is 6. 0 plus 1 is 1. Bring down my decimal point. 0 plus 4 is 4. 7 plus 9 is 16. Carry that 1 from 16. 1 plus 1 is 2. I end up with 264 and 16 hundredths. That's it for this video on addition of decimals. Next time, come back and talk about subtraction of decimals.